It's this country, the country that you have so much disdain for, that allows you the right to speak your mind. It also protects my right to shred you for it.
That's Tomi Lahren. Lahren is the physical embodiment of an angry YouTube comment. She's an outspoken right-wing firebrand, Trump superfan, and millennial.
I mean, I'm a millennial, so I don't really like labels, but yes, I'm conservative in thought.
She was made famous by screeching aggressive red meat rants against Colin Kaepernick and likening the Black Lives Matter movement to the KKK.
What did the KKK do?
That is not, look, we'll go around in circles. Did you say, what did the KKK do?
No, what did they do? When you're saying, listen.
Tomi Lahren was born to military and ranching families in Rapid City, South Dakota. She had a 4.0 GPA throughout her time at Central High School, where she was student body president. She cut her television teeth doing the school announcements with her cousin. I love talking to my peers, even if it was just reading what was for lunch. It was something. During high school, she also gained experience in cheating.
I've had a lot of great opportunities that I have seized, but don't for one second think that I didn't work my butt off to get where I am.
According to fellow high school classmates, Tomi frequently parked in the liaison officer's spot because it was closer to campus. When she was caught by the officer, she complained that student council members deserved their own spots. This made its way to the school's principal, who ended up agreeing with Tomi. Parking signs for the student council president and vice president went up, and soon after, the liaison officer quit.
Tally for Tomi.
After dominating student debates and graduating with experience and entitlement, Tomi went on to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, alma mater of celebrity chef Guy Fieri, where she studied broadcast journalism and political science. At UNLV, she explored her passion for commentating. Lahren hosted the university's political panel show called The Scramble, where she spoke about extremely important issues.
In keeping with semantics, we'll discuss the very recent campaign to ban the word bossy from popular language.
Lahren told the Rapid City Journal, "The Scramble cemented my passion for political commentary. I was able to facilitate an honest and open dialogue. It allowed me to gain the experience I would need as host of my own show."
Hello and thanks for joining us here at The Scramble. I'm Tomi Lahren. Well, they say sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt you.
When Tomi graduated from UNLV in 2014, she tried to get an internship at Glenn Beck's media company, The Blaze. Unfortunately, she was rejected. But her first taste of defeat didn't last long. She applied for an internship at One America News Network, a conservative channel. The CEO of the network, Robert Herring, had Tomi in for an interview that went so well, he gave her a full-time job as host of her own show, On Point with Tomi Lahren. She was just 21 years old. At OANN, Tomi made a name for herself going viral with this.
I care that this SOB killed 4 of our United States Marines, and I care that our commander-in-chief is more concerned with Muslim sensitivity than the honor and sacrifice made by these Marines.
In the segment, which critics have described as Islamophobia poorly disguised as patriotism, Tomi criticized Obama's response to the 2015 Chattanooga, Tennessee shootings, where 4 Marines and a Navy service member were killed. She urged Obama to bomb the Middle East.
Show them what a B-1 bomber looks like flying overhead. Show them what they're messing with. Put the fear of God in their desert.
After finding success at OANN, Lahren finally had enough experience to take her talents to the place she was rejected from out of college, The Blaze. Lahren moved to Dallas and hosted her own show on the network, where she continued stirring things up.
Bloodiest war in the United States history was over what was right, and it was largely white people fighting it. In fact, it was white Southern Democrats who fought for, not against, slavery.
Lahren apparently thinks Democrats today subscribe to the same platform they did over 150 years ago. With that mindset, she seemingly believes Democrats are still the party advocating against immigration and for white supremacy, the KKK, and not giving black people a voice.
It's not white people working to divide America. It's you. You and Beyonce and Jada Pinkett Smith and Al Sharpton.
And Colin Kaepernick, all people Lahren literally can't see.
I don't see color.
Coincidentally, in addition to Hillary Clinton, she loves attacking races she allegedly can't see.
But here's the deal, Colin. I've got loved ones overseas right now fighting for your right to sit on a bench and bitch and moan about your perceived oppression while making $19 million a year to throw a ball. So show a little respect. And if you want to sit down, now's the time on the bench because you suck.
It's worth noting that in a recent poll, 95% of defensive players interviewed said they believe Kaepernick deserves a roster spot. When Trevor Noah pressed Lahren on the issue of protests and how to best go about it since she hasn't been okay with any form of it, she failed to answer the question 3 times.
I asked you one question, and that is, how should a black person bring up their grievances? That's all I ask, how? If that's not the right way, if marching isn't the right way, what is the right way?
I would like him to further explain what he's talking about when he's discussing the black oppression in this country.
Which he has.
Also, is it against police? Is it against the government?
Not only can Lahren not see color, maybe she also can't hear what marginalized groups of people are saying? Because if she could, she'd know Kaepernick answered her questions months before she asked it.
There is police brutality. People of color have been targeted by police. So that's a large part of it. And they're government officials. They're put in place by the government. So, that's something that this country has to change.
Lahren's career launched into stardom after her segment on Kaepernick dropped, and she was having the time of her life with the freedom the Blaze provided her. I don't have a family, I don't have a boyfriend, I am in Dallas for one reason only, and that is to do this show.
That's what I love about my opportunities on Facebook and my opportunities at the Blaze is I can talk to you all really about anything.
Anything she wants except expressing her surprisingly pro-choice views.
No, I'm pro-choice, and here's why. I am a constitutional, someone that loves the Constitution.
According to Lahren, she was suspended and eventually fired from the Blaze for her stance on abortion. The network denies this was the reasoning for her firing, but Lahren sued the network for wrongful termination, which was eventually settled. After Lahren's falling out with Glenn Beck, she joined a pro-Trump advocacy group before heading back to the limelight. Although she once claimed she was too controversial for the network that offers a platform to people like Laura Ingraham and Tucker Carlson, she became a contributor for Fox News in August of 2017. So of course she caught the president's eye. Trump tweeted, "Everybody is with Tomi Lahren, a truly outstanding and respected young woman, at Fox and Friends." Through Lahren's carefully constructed rants, she believes she played a role in crafting our current world. I believe that through my final thoughts, I had a big impact on the results of the election. And now, with her giant platform at Fox, she'll be espousing all of this to the masses, and that impressionable steak salesman who makes policy.
From LA, God bless, and take care.